Yay, it worked this time. I'm so happy. That's wonderful. All right. So this reading is about doing readings. We're going to start off with the question you wanted to know how your husband feels about you doing the reading. So since it's about feelings, I got the Prism Oracle. Let me see what it says about how your husband feels about you doing readings. Let's see how your husband feels about you doing readings. How does her husband feel about her doing readings? Oh, you're not the one that paid for this reading? Okay. Well, if you are the one that paid for this reading, then this is your reading. If you're not, then you can enjoy the reading because you like watching readings. And maybe you'll get some information out of this. But if I sent you the link, then you know this is your reading. Okay. So let's see. How does your husband feel about you doing readings? Okay. How does your husband feel about you doing readings? How does your husband feel about you doing readings? If this is not your reading and you would like a reading like this, all you have to do is contact me. Contact me, put your payment in, and I can do a reading like this for you too. Ooh, the pain card comes out. I want to know, why is he feeling pain? I got some tarot. What's the pain card? I feel like the first thing I heard when I saw pain was, yeah, that you're helping people fix the things that hurt them. So let me see. And then the second thing I heard was he doesn't like that. He feels like you have to take and try to do work. Like, yeah. So let's see. How does her husband feel about her doing readings? Let's see. Let me shuffle some more because some of the cards stayed on the selenite. How does her husband feel about her doing readings? How does her husband feel about her doing readings? That there's a lot of people in pain, so he knows that you could help them, but there's this part of him that is like, he wishes that you didn't feel like you had to do that or do anything. Like, he would like to be able to do more for you. Okay. It's good news. It's good news. He knows there's a lot of people that have pain. Yeah. And you help them cleanse it. You help them cleanse their pain so that they could get their life back on track with the disruption. He feels like it's good news, but it gives you more stuff to do. And he's got to go find his business to do while you're doing that. So that's how he feels about it. Now, that's the message I have for you about that. Let's get into the messages about you doing readings. What are the messages about you doing readings? What does Spirit want you to know? What does Source want you to know about you doing readings? I'm choosing to talk about this, the Work Your Light Oracle. So let's see what we have for you. What messages do you have for her about doing the personal readings? What messages do you have for her about doing personal readings, please and thank you? Yeah, it feels like, as far as your husband goes, it just feels like he doesn't want you to feel like you have to do it to take care of, like to earn money, But he knows that you can help people, and he doesn't want you to be affected by what you're reading for other people. Is part of it too. Like, he doesn't want you to feel drained and all that stuff. Well, if you're doing it the way we talked about, which is connecting to Source instead of trying to connect to a person's energy, you won't get drained. You'll probably get more energy. But let's see. What are the messages for you about doing readings? What messages do we have for you about doing readings? What messages do I have for you about doing readings? What does Source have to say? Spirit, Universe, what do you know about her doing readings that she needs to know about her doing readings? Okay, let's Source God, what is it? This one wants to come. It says, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? This is a calling on your soul. It's been with you. It's been with you. Yeah. It's been on your spirit that you should do readings. It's been there for a while. It's not like this is new. It's like, oh, you're answering the call now. Okay, let me see what else was the message for her about doing personal readings. What else, Mr. Scott, do you know that you want her to know? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's not about having people like you. They want you to remember that it's not about having people like you. That when you hear messages for them, that's what you're supposed to tell them. And sometimes people aren't going to like what you have to say. And that's important. So let's see. What else? What else? Yeah. What else? What do you want to tell her? Okay. Leap. It says you go first. The universe will catch you. Okay. I'm hearing when you're doing readings, remember that it doesn't always make perfect sense what you're saying because your brain doesn't know the information that you're saying when you're channeling. Yeah. What's at the bottom of the deck? Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. Yeah, this is a strong message saying, not to be connecting to people's energy to do the reading. You're constantly connected to love source, God, the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. And so that you, by being connected to that, that's how you can do an accurate reading and then not feel the drain of getting, like trying to get it from the other person's energy. You get it from source, not from the person. And then the other thing about it, what I just heard was sometimes when you connect to a person's energy, you connect to their fears and their insecurities and their doubts or their hopes and their wishes and their dreams. And there's nothing wrong with that, except for you're telling it as the reading. So you're just telling them what they got going on inside. When you're connecting to source, you're telling them what source knows about the overview of this experience, about the big picture of the experience, including everything, which means seeing the stuff that they don't feel, that they don't think, that's not floating on the back of their mind. So there's that there. Interesting. But when you connect to source is, everyone is source, okay? At some level of authenticity, they are source, either more authentically so or less, but they are a source. And so when you connect to source, you connect to everything. And source is a regenerating energy. It's not a diminishing energy. So you will not be feeling drained from doing that. Okay. All right. So I have some tarot cards here. And I have these, the four decker. I'm going to use both of these for you as well to get you some more messages about you doing readings again. So I know you were doing readings for a while. You kind of pulled off of doing readings for a little while, and now you're back at it. So let's see what messages wants to come through for you. All right. What are the messages? What do you want to tell her about doing readings? What do you need to tell her about doing readings? Okay, here we go. Coming of age. It's time. It's time. Your whole life, you've been through a lot of different experiences. And the experiences you've been through were to help you be more in alignment with this soul calling, what your soul is calling you to do now. Yeah, so you have a lot of different experiences in life. And sometimes they're going to give you a memory of an experience you went through. And it's not just, it's not so much so you could tell your experience, but you talk about the experience. Remove yourself from it. Remove all names. Remove all dates. But talk about what happened. because that's what they're showing it. That's why you get that happening when you're doing a reading, and it makes you think about something from your own life. It's not so you could go on to talk about yourself, but you talk about the experience, because somehow whatever that person's going through at that time is going to relate to that experience, how you're going to relay the message. Okay. And it will be beneficial to them. Let me see what else can you tell her about doing readings, please. What other messages do you have for her about doing readings? Find a place to withdraw to. It's important for you. I know you have children at home, but I literally saw you like you're going to have to set aside a special place. Like now I have the grandchildren out there in the living room, and I'm in my room with the door closed. Everybody knows I'm doing a reading. Keep it down. Okay. Because it's too many outside noises is distracting, not only for you as a reader, but for the one who's listening to you. So as much as possible, you don't want a bunch of TVs going and music going in the background and a bunch of other stuff going on. You want the person to focus on you and what you're saying, not, wow, who made that noise over there? Why were the kids screaming? Or, stuff like that. But also, this is like, so you find a place where you can always do that and make it the same place. It's a little bit different here because I'm not always with the grandchildren, but anytime they're here, I'm in here in my room, in the throne room. But so there's something like that. Maybe it is in your bedroom where you set your little area and everybody stays the heck out and you get to doing your readings. And that's your space dedicated for that. That means the kids don't come and eat there and all that stuff like that. It's like specially set up for you doing that. A dedicated space for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then there's something here too about you. As much as possible, just make sure every day, even if it's going from the house to the car or the car to the house, just take a minute to breathe deep. And then I even see you taking a deep breath before you start reading. And I'm hearing with the point of being specifically connected to spirit. Okay. Anywhere where they can see you, you got to make sure that you have good lighting too. And don't be afraid to show your face. Don't be afraid to show your face. Okay. What else about her doing readings? What else can you show her about her doing readings? What else about her doing readings? Who said that if you show your face, that it could, somebody's got this idea in your head. You've absorbed this idea. You've received some programming somewhere that people can take your picture or your videos of your face and then they can do stuff to you from it. They said, get rid of that programming. That's not going to help you. And that's not going to help you at all. They said, okay. All right. What else? Because remember, at the bottom of the deck was protection. You're protected. You are protected. Okay. Then you have the golden moment, which talks about a moment where an amazing, right now is talking about an amazing discovery. You're going to find amazing discovery in yourself. When you do these readings, one of the things that you're going to find is there's a healing that happens for you as you are giving the counsel the Spirit is giving to them. So what's going to happen is Spirit is going to draw to you people that are going to get a reading that is going to also be beneficial for something you need to hear. And so this is going to help you when you begin to really see that happening. This is going to help you. I mean, eventually, I heard once you swallow the cold pill that you had to dish, okay, then it is going to help you to accept what you're reading. And you're going to be able to read for yourself better. You'll be able to read for yourself better as well from doing this, okay, because it's going to connect you even deeper. It says ground yourself at the bottom of the deck. And this is what I was talking about. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now's the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Yeah, you got to reconnect with divine source, and you got to be undistracted. You can't, you got to be focused and undistracted, okay? Not irritated and not trying to answer the kids and your husband, and I don't know who's all around you right now, but that, yeah, it's not about you having 10 things going on. When you sit down to read for someone, you sit down to read for that person and get it done, you know, and you'll improve your focus, and you'll you but you know, it's a practice. It's a practice. It becomes more natural the more you do it. It'll become more natural the more you do it. All right, let me see what else. What else do you want to see? Be very, they're saying don't, so it's, say it right. When you're doing readings, it's not a maybe, it's not a possibly, it's not a it could be, it's not a chances are type of thing. It is this, it is this, it is this. So the message of that is like, when you're doing readings, you deliver from a place of knowing that what you're speaking is the divine message, and so you don't allow your human brain to cause you to speak from a place of doubt. And the other thing I'm hearing for you is very important. When you read for somebody, you don't start saying, oh well, it's because I'm new at this and stuff like that. That's the way they're showing me. It's because I'm new at this, I'm still learning, I'm getting better. No, we're not going to down talk ourselves or diminish our talent or diminish what you're doing. Don't diminish yourself. Don't make yourself seem smaller or less experienced, or like you don't know. You know, and yes, your knowing will grow. But be very, very mindful that when you're reading for other people, you don't talk bad about yourself in what you're doing and offering to them. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So I'm going to get a few more cards for you. Let's see, what else do we have for you? About doing readings, please, and thank you. About doing readings for her. The Devil, you had to overcome a lot to get ready for this. Like I said, because it came with the coming of age and the answer the call. A lot of fear has kept you from doing it in the past. A lot of fear has kept you from doing it, and in that position of the lot of fear, you had to address this issue. Lack and limitation ideas of feeling stuck, of feeling not good enough, of feeling like it doesn't work for you, and a feeling like the energy is blocked, like there's a blockage, like it's not okay, like it's evil, stuff like that. All those things, okay, that would affect the way you read. You had to do all those things in order to get to this point right here. So let's see what else we have for you. What else? Right now, you're doing really good about getting to yourself and being bold with it. Okay, the Moon, intuition. So I'm hearing you're bringing a lot from the deep. You're bringing out information that's hidden from the deep, but also there's this two sides of your mind. So you're going to see both sides of the perspective. And so it's not that it's this or that, it's that this is the range. Okay, it could go from this end to this end. When you get that this or that, it's because their decision has everything to do with it. What they take away from the reading has everything to do with it. You're trusting in your intuition, you're going to learn more. You're definitely going to be learning more. You're going to get more intimate with your intuition. You're going to get more closer to it. You're going to have more understanding coming in from your intuition. Okay. You are different, and you have to accept that you're going to always be different. Doing this sets you into a different category already. And so stop trying to fit in. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to be like other readers. Be like you. You're not supposed to be like anyone else. Each one who reads has their audience that's going to listen and learn best from them. And you have your audience that's going to listen best and learn best from you. Don't feel bad about what vocabulary words you don't know. Don't feel bad about what things you don't know. They're saying you have people that want to learn from where your mind is, from the way you talk, from the person you are, and they're going to understand you. So if they don't understand you, then don't worry about them. The ones that are going to have readings with you are the ones that are drawn to you. Okay, let's get one more. I just heard my phone ringing. If it's mommy, answer it. Let's see what she has to say. Tell her I'm almost done. And the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have more. You're going to have more readings coming in. You're going to get more business doing readings, and it's going to be good for you. The bottom of the deck for you is the Victory card, the 6 of Wands. And it's saying that you did what you need to do to overcome the devil energy that was in the past, the fears, the worries, the stuckness that was there, that was keeping you in the way of your calling. You knew it was your calling since a long time ago. You told me, I feel like I've been called to do readings. Yeah, you were called to do readings. So ground yourself. Remember that you're protected. They can't affect you. You don't have to be drained. Connect to source, not to the person. And get ready, because you're going to get more business. The more joy you take in it, this is giving you a lot to be proud of yourself. And they also said he's going to feel how the fuck he's going to feel. So let him feel how he feels about it. It can't have nothing to do with your purpose. If you have a calling to do this, then the way other people feel about it, no matter how much you love them, they're going to have to deal with that, because you have to fulfill your purpose. All due respect. Okay, that's what I have for you, my love. Thank you for purchasing your personal reading with me. And who cares what any of them think? That's none of your business. As I look up and I see that your whole family thought that you were playing with bad energy. Well, your whole family, honey, they are bad energy. I have yet to hear you tell me about one family member that's not bad energy. So if they call it bad, it's probably good. I'm just saying. All right, that's what I have for you, baby. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.